Now this is a bit of a surprise. A UA deck in the OCG. It did come in ninth place in a domestic tournament. I'm going to assume that's like a locals, and it had 69 players in it. 69. First, second, and third place for 4 Mage and Pals. Fourth was Necros. Fifth, Burning Abyss. Sixth and seventh place was Monarch, and eighth was Perform Mage and Pals. This motherfucker has some competition. Damn, 25 monsters. The obligatory maxi. 3 tour guide. All right, you do have that. Tour guide goes into Invoker. 3 midfielder. Obvious shit is obvious. 1 summoner monk. This is only because you can only play 1 monk in the OCG. If you could play 2 monk, would you even play 2 in this deck with only 12 spells? Not really sure about that. It ain't like you're playing Upstart or some shit. But of course, this is just an obvious way to search midfielder if tour guide into Invoker doesn't happen. 3 perfect ace, obvious shit is obvious. It's better to have a good defense than an offense or some shit. Perfect ace is the shit that you want to start with, and having 3 of it further contributes to that. 2 Mighty Slugger, that's fair. Even though it just says fuck the opponent, not literally, that might be gay, it really does nothing else. 1 Goalkeeper, it's some shit, but it does protect something for free. 3 Rival Rebounder and 3 Dreadnought Dunker. Well, goddamn, no fucks are given. I can understand Dreadnought Dunker though, because in the era of pendulums and shit, before Mage and Pals, there's gonna be a lot of lingering shit there. It ain't like you're just gonna play MST in the main deck just to get rid of these things. So 3 Dreadnought Dunker makes some sense. And 1 UA Playmaker. Now, I'm not going to try to change this guy's deck or nothing, but I could actually see taking out the Playmaker for a 3rd Effect Veiler. This is the most monsters I have ever seen ever in a UA deck ever. 12 spells. 3 signing deal, that shit's obvious. 1 Rhoda, because they can only play 1 Rhoda. Would they play multiple copies? Just because you could play it if they could play multiple copies? Not sure, maybe. I like to usually just go with 2 Rhodas for 3 targets. And if they was going to play 3 Rhodas, would they play more Warriors? Some number of Stormforth. 2 is the number here. You got Perfect Ace, Mighty Slugger, Goalkeeper, and Rival Rebounder as your potential candidates. I guess Stormforth is pretty damn slow. It relies on your opponent having something, and you want to just kill them. 2 UA Powered Jersey, my shit. And 3 UA Stadium. No terraforming? No. I guess he just didn't want to play it. But seriously, look, he's playing 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. He's playing 16 UA monsters. He should be able to get some UA monster, or at least one of them that he wants. And if he doesn't, he can randomly just draw into a stadium. And the traps are as simple as they're going to get. 2 breakthrough skill, discard it from your hand, does something in the graveyard, and Solemn Warning and Judgment. I really want to be able to play Solemn Judgment. Let's look at this extra deck. So at first glance, most of these motherfuckers that are going to be used is the rank 3 engine. Anganeer, Muse of Rhythm, Alucard, Levier, Zen Maze, Leviathan Dragon, Acid Golem, Nightmare Shark, and of course, MX Saber Invoker. Light In and Dark In, Shark Fortress. I mean, you do have the 2 Mighty Slugger. But is that going to even happen? Probably not. Number 33? Come on, son. And what the hell did his side deck look like? 3 MST, fair. 2 Spell Shattering Arrow because Fairy Wind shits on you when you got Jersey. And the Stadium, 2 Cards of Coliseum. I heard that was pretty good if you happen to get like a perfect ace out. 3 Changes Appearance. That seems to be like the card of choice against Burning Abyss. 3 Rivalry of Warlords because they're fucking warriors. And 2 Pulling the Rug. This hits a lot more monsters than I'm thinking of in my head, but I can think of something like Mathematician. I mean, there of course is Manju and Senju, and there is that Performer Pal Skull Crobat Joker. I think that you could transfer this to the TCG. Pretty sure you keep the max season. We only got 1 tour guide, so I guess that's leaving. You could probably take out Playmaker, keep Playmaker, who knows? Put a 3rd Veiler in. and maybe play some more Warriors if you're into that shit. Clearly, you can't play Feather Duster, which fucking sucks, and you can't play Judgment, which fucking sucks. I would actually try Scolding. I'm on this whole solemn Scolding trip, but I don't think it'd be too bad. UAs are not a bad archetype. Some people may consider them unfinished, but man, if they just kept getting support for years and years and years, like what could they actually give them after giving them all this shit? I could think of a few things, but we're not going to do that. The OCG played UAs. It made ninth place. This is not supposed to incite, oh my God, we should play UAs. No, nigga. It's just saying that it can be done and UAs aren't shit. I suppose ninth place isn't something to be proud of, but then again, it could have been a hell of a lot worse. You seen his competition? So anyway, I'd like to thank y'all for watching. If you would like to help me pay rent, all you gotta really do, save an ad block, click an ad, put it back on. Literally seconds off your day. Thank you very much in advance. It's very much appreciated. You have my gratitude. I really want to know how many times he got people with Jersey and a Dreadnought Dunker. I'm just curious.